To perform this work, you will need to begin by safely raising and supporting the vehicle, as well as, believe it or not, draining the cooling system. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with those tasks. There are three 10mm bolts that hold the fan, support, or shroud to the top of the radiator. Depending on the tools you own or how small your hands are, you may be able to remove them without removing the airbox. The tricky one is the one in the center below the lock, red arrow. If you can get this one out without removing the box, you will be fine. If you need to remove the airbox, please follow the link provided at the end of this video. This image illustrates the location of the three 10mm bolts you will need to remove and indicated by the red arrows. Move under the vehicle and disconnect the plugs, yellow arrows, from both fans and clip the wiring as needed, red arrow. The plugs on the fans just pull straight back and off, red arrow. Use a 10mm socket or wrench and remove the three bolts along the bottom of the shroud, red arrow. Use a flathead screwdriver and remove the lower radiator hose, red arrow. Even though you have drained the coolant, be prepared for a little to spill out. The hard lines for the oil cooler will interfere with the shroud and fan removal. You do not need to disconnect the lines. Just use a 10mm wrench and remove the two mounting bolts indicated by red arrows. With the bolts removed, let the cooler hang by the lines. With everything out of the way, you can lift the bottom edge of the fan shroud, red arrow, up and out from the lower radiator tray. The fans and shroud will slip right out the bottom. They are a little heavy, so be prepared. Installation is the reverse of removal, and do not forget to fill and bleed your coolant. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.